The next award is the Rising Star Award, which is sponsored by KFS. And the criteria is the recipient must be under 40 years of age, must illustrate a combination of business success and community involvement, and must be in management or other leadership capacity within the business organization.
Born in Waterville, Holly came into this world with a sense of humor and adventure. From the time she was old enough to walk, she was organizing events to ensure everyone was involved, and no one was ever bored. She would often give away her own things so as to make sure everyone had a prize for the childhood games she would oversee. Holly entered the Fairfield School District at the age of 7. Often, she spent her summers at her grandparents' farm in Smithfield, where her love for hard work, animals, and driving anything with a motor grew along with her. In high school, Holly made her personal experiences relatable to those around her. Her ambition led her to find allies in her classmates, regardless of status. Her knack for fundraising began when she was voted class president her junior and senior years of high school. Several high school musicals, along with a stint at the Waterville Opera House, only solidified Holly's passion to entertain others. And this led her to major in communications at Lyndon State College. As a freshman in college, Holly had her very own classic rock radio show, studied marketing and television management, and worked on her very first Habitat for Humanity project in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. After returning home from college, Holly took her first job with a credit union in Fairfield. This is where her financial career was born. Less than 2 years later, she moved into a management position, and after a couple of steps up the ladder into more senior management roles, Holly came back to her Waterville roots in May of 2007, when she started with Kennebec Federal Savings. Holly is still with KFS, where she has held many positions and currently is a mortgage loan officer with the bank. Alan Raincourt, president of Kennebec Federal Savings, says, Holly is an energetic, multitasking dynamo, able to juggle tasks effectively and efficiently, whether it's for the bank or the community. In June of 2008, Holly joined the board of directors for the Waterville Area Habitat for Humanity. Holly has since been imperative to resource development, helped to establish physical presence and awareness of Habitat, and created the consistent leadership Habitat needed to thrive. Holly eventually became executive director. She was instrumental in the creation of Habitat's retail store in downtown Waterville, which opened in late 2014. The Restore gave Habitat great exposure, local residents availability to discounted home decor, furniture, building and repair items, and now creates new revenue for Habitat to operate. Dean Dolam, president of Habitat's board of directors, states, Holly provides a drive and no-problem attitude that can be infectious. Those traits have helped lead Waterville Area Habitat for Humanity to grow and expand as an organization that is better able to serve the needs of the community. In 2012, Holly, along with her husband Ben and his brother, bought Maine Lakeside Cabins, a lodging venue that has been transformed in less than 3 years into a successful destination wedding and event venue. True to her roots, Holly is also co-owner of an ATV and snowmobile rental company, Backcountry Expeditions. Holly is also an active member of the Waterville Sunrise Rotary, Kennebec Valley Tourism Council, a volunteer for the Spectrum Generations Money Minder program, and a board member of the Forks Area Chamber of Commerce. Holly's record of professional advancement and success, coupled with her continued support and dedication to organizations throughout the community, make her a deserving recipient of this award. Please join us in congratulating the 2014 Rising Star, Holly Toll. take two. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
So I just want to start off by saying a special thank you to everyone tonight who is here and recognizes the fact that I'm still under 40. Lucky me, right? And while it may be a temporary thing, I can assure you that I don't take 1 minute for granted. So thank you all for being here tonight, and to the Chamber for this Rising Star Award, as this means so much to me in so many ways. You know, I've actually heard before that well-behaved people rarely make history. Well, it's true. Got the corner on that. Let me explain a little bit. So apparently my humor-filled grandfather must have known this when I was a little kid and told me growing up with him that I couldn't hang out with him unless I was misbehaved. Well, game on, Gramp. Now, misbehaving as a kid meant that I should make sure that my mother saw when my shirt sleeve would substitute for a hanky. Or that my strawberry milkshake looked much better on the dash of her car than the cup that it came in. Sorry, Mom. It was always in good fun, though, and there was never a tolerance for laughing at the expense of others. And eventually, my grandfather got what was coming to him when I stood in the middle of the old agway and screamed and stomped my feet and said, "I can't believe you're doing this to me at 8 years old." He would not let me take the cage of chickens home with me. I still, it was such a travesty. I don't know to this day. I mean, chickens make good pets, right? So the point is, take risks. Don't avoid challenges. And don't be afraid to face the consequences. It was also when I got to misbehave with my grandfather that he taught me about work ethic. He taught me about the fact that hard work does pay off, and that if I earned it, my life would be pretty full and fabulous as it exists. Although the latest adage is, Holly, you cannot please everyone. You're not pizza. Okay, kudos, Grant. So it is with humility that I do owe a huge amount of gratitude to all of those folks in my life who cope with my self-induced crazy schedule and continue to support the work ethic and drive that allow me to do all of the things that, frankly, I'm just lucky to get to do. So to my work family at KFS, I could not ask for a better support system for doing a job. One that I get to apply my real life experience and education and love for finance and real estate into something that is truly very rewarding to me. Being a community-based bank, I am grateful that KFS has never forgotten its roots and allows employees to commit to giving back to the community in which it serves and is supportive of employee growth and their outside endeavors. This truly comes from the top, so Alan Raincourt and the rest of the group, it is a privilege to work with you and the KFS team. Thank you. Thank you. The Habitat for Humanity team, which I have been very lucky also to work with, we don't expect the selfless work that we do to always be appreciated or be noticed. So there's no doubt that volunteering is a true labor of love. We have put roofs over deserving families' heads. We've made homes safer for military families and made homes warmer and more efficient through our various programs. Every time that I get to work with the board and volunteers that make this nonprofit affiliate thrive, it is an honor, and thank you. And most importantly, to my family and to my friends, you have helped me to grow, allowed me to develop my skills and my talents, and helped me to build the foundation in which I am lucky enough to stand upon. You continue to let me be bossy. You have never told me my ideas or goals are crazy or unattainable, only that I have your full support and unconditional love. And there may have been once, maybe twice, that I've tested those waters. And just a side note for my family and friends who are here tonight, as far as this life goes, my life, jobs, volunteering, businesses, I am just getting started. And I'm sure you'll let me know how far I can push. Because after all, I was taught to misbehave. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And super congratulations to all of the other well-deserving award winners tonight. I am extremely proud and very grateful for the opportunity to stand amongst such other deserving individuals. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly.